I get 156 don't have no conditions. 156, around Oklahoma, I'm back quiet.
Hello, 156. If you got a sloppy copy, man. 156, 4040, great shakies.
4040?
Roger on that 156. I got a whole mess of them coming in here, man. I got a whole cabin big mess. Everybody keying in here, man. But I did hear you out there, and I just want to acknowledge your station because you're sounding good out here. 156, 4040 out here in the beautiful gray shakies walking on through.
There ain't nothing beautiful about San Francisco. I was stationed there for 4 miserable goddamn years. Don't lie to us, 40. You so doggone loud.
Oh, come on, man. It's beautiful out here, man. It's beautiful out here. Just because we under a tsunami watch, just because we're under a tsunami watch, don't mean it ain't beautiful out here.
Eddie Taylor is away, Mr. DP. Catch you later, rough man. Way down.
No, Roger, no get back on 4040. Don't tell me, Rex, you know that cabin is no quiet.
Oh, quiet storm. I hear you in there, man. I hear my old brother out there, Quiet Storm. Yeah. Good to hear you again, man. Hello, Quiet Storm, 4040, great shakies.
You all right out there? 4040, is everything okay? Japan earthquake, man. Hey, 4040, is everything okay on Great Shaky? That's the earthquake I heard about.
Yeah, man, we have an earthquake, and now we're under a tsunami watch over here. We're under a tsunami watch. If you hear horns in the background, when I key up, and I don't key no more, that means I grabbed my family and ran, Captain Bigger.
Yeah, right on that. Well, I hope you ain't got to do that, 4040. Hey, 4040, I called some of my kin folks in my
117 out there in Honolulu without surfing in it. What are you going to do, run?
I'm getting ready also, just in case I doubt. I've been praying for y'all, and I hope everything will be well as well. 4040, you ride the Quiet Storm around the Black Gold, bang.
I hear you, Quiet Storm. I just put some wax on my surfboard. I just put some doggone wax on my surfboard, son. Just in case anything breaks out, baby. I'm going to be hanging 10 there, Roger. All right, Quiet Storm. Yeah, so far so good, man. They're just watching the buoys out there right now. They're watching the buoys. They'll know if we're in some trouble, man. So we just sitting here waiting. All the neighbors out there, and we just waiting. I got the keys in the car all ready to go. We packed up and ready to head to the mountain.
But I ain't got no conditions.
Yeah, right on that. Well, 4040.
I just come up here, I heard you down here. Because it has been a while since I heard you down here. No, 4040, you know who it is in the hills. I'm back quiet.
I believe the last one I was in, earthquake, I was in that one in 89. And then I moved to Oklahoma. Shucks, I moved from earthquakes to tornadoes, man. Hey, 4040. I moved from earthquakes to tornadoes. These some tornadoes give you a warning, but that earthquake just come. Hey, 4040, we'll be praying for you. Your homeboy, your Quiet Storm around the Black Gold, back quiet.
Yeah, Roger, that ain't Quiet Storm. Yeah, 89, I was with a girlfriend of mine, and we were buying a new truck, man. We was out there in Pacifica, California, just up the coast from where I lived, and there were cars on the showroom floor. When it first started shaking, I was like, oh, man, we having an earthquake. No big thing, man. Then that kind of bigger started rolling and cars were on the ground. Them big lights, and I was looking at the window at the car dealership, and it was bowing out. Boom, like it was going to break. I said, hell no, I'm running for it, man. Everyone's running. Every time your foot would hit the ground would move, man. You'd be going sideways, and like, this building ain't coming down on me, man. Yeah, 89, that was a good earthquake, man. That was definitely a good earthquake, but we've been having a couple here lately. You know, I don't know, man. Things are getting sideways. But I don't mind an earthquake, man. Earthquakes don't bother me. I just got to hold on to my radio equipment so it don't hit the ground.
I'd rather be in an earthquake than a tornado. Earthquake in 89. Let me ask you something, man. Pacifica. I ain't been there so long. Is it still foggy in Pacifica? Is it still foggy in Pacifica? I used to have a girlfriend, man, living in Pacifica. And I hated going out to her house at night. Is it still foggy in Pacifica, that break?
Yeah. Well, I grew up at Half Moon Bay, man. I grew up in the Half Moon Bay. And you know, the same thing, man. I grew up in the fog, man. I grew up in the fog there, Roger.
Hell, you still left out the fog. What are you talking about? San Francisco.
What?
Went to Mission High School. I said you still left out there in the fog.
Who was that?
Right there in San Francisco. Who do you think it was?
Thought it was Snake Doctor.
That is it. You got any cover?
What's going on, man?
Lessons. I just got up and walked off in here. You could have knocked me over with a feather when I heard you on my radio down here.
What's going on, Snake Doctor? How's everything going, man?
Everything going pretty good. I'm just trying to get over his soreness. It gets a little better every day, I reckon.
Yeah, man. Be ready, man. Be ready, because I'm going to be meeting up with you now. Don't try to get out of that Manchester now. I'll roll your ass down there in a wheelchair, in a hospital bed.
Right up. Shit, they have to tie me down, keep me away from where I've been going over for years, Scott. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Plus, you know, Watermelon Man and Cherokee, they coming this year again. Well, Watermelon Man came, Cherokee didn't. But Watermelon Man... What's the matter, 4040? Somebody done pissed you off there, break? Oh, yeah, and your buddy Cribble Lizard.
Yeah, my buddy, huh? Yeah, I can't wait to put a handshake on old Watermelon Man. I ain't talked that Captain Big in a while, man. Boy, we used to have some fun there. Old Burns. Yeah, if he's coming, man, I can't wait to put a handshake on that man. I was kind of hoping to hear him down here, man. That's kind of why I came down here to say hi to all the guys. What about Chicken Doctor, man? Has anybody heard from Chicken Doctor?
I ain't heard nothing from him. I don't get a lot of conditions on him anyway, but hell, stick around in there, Scott. I'm sure you'll be in here, buddy, especially for years. He's telling me the same thing. Been a long time since y'all got to bump it down. He said y'all used to get in there and just tie the channel up. Anyway, 4040, I'm going to ease back out of here, buddy. Just kind of listen to your radio show. I'll see you, toodaloo.
All right, Snake Doctor. Oh, man, me and Watermelon, man, we would just tear 28 to pieces, man. I mean, we would lock it down for hours. We would do the water gates. I would have him and Bad Gas. That's another man I ain't heard from, man. Bad Gas. Anybody hear from him? Know where he at? What's he doing? Is he off the radio? What's going on?
He ain't been on the radio in a couple of years there. Hell, I call Roger every now and then. There's several of us down here's called him. He's hard to get a hold of, man. Every now and then you might catch him at home. I probably ain't talked to Roger. I know they sent me a Christmas card during Christmas. But hell, I ain't talked to Roger in a year and a half or better.
Oh, man. We got to call him up. We got to call him up and get him out here, man. It ain't the same without him and his bean pots. It's not the same without him and his bean pots, man. Doggone. Yeah, I got to hear Watermelon Man. I can't wait to hear him, man. And that Bad Gas, come on, man. He's a character, man. He's a character. He's got to be out here.
Yeah, he comes to Manchester a lot. Hell, hold on a minute, Scott, and I'll see if I can't get Watermelon to call there and tell him you out here. I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't know if I got Mother Nature in Texas, man. I don't know if I got Mother Nature in Texas, but all right, yeah, give him a call, man. Tell him I'm out here looking for him.
Hey, 40, boy, you're making it into Texas. I don't know where you can.
I appreciate it. So you say I'm making it into Texas. All right. I didn't know if I was making it to Texas or not, man. I didn't know if I had conditions in Texas there. Who was that talking to me there in Texas?
Yeah, this is a little monster.
Oh, you in Mobile? I still don't get you 28, man. I'm getting some bleed over from the Super Bowl, man. I'm getting 9 S units of bleed over from the Super Bowl, Roger. You should know, try to spell to 4040. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Dead End Kid, good to hear you again, man. Yeah, I talked to you the other... Sorry about that. I was getting some 9S units of bleed over. That time it kind of went away, man. That's kind of where I got you at 9, so... Oh, Dead End Kid, good to hear you again on the band, man. Mr. Dead End Kid, 4040 out here in the Great Shakey's. Got a real good copy on you now. And I got a video. I've been rolling a video, too, there, Roger. All right, Dead End Kid. When Snake Doctor jumps back in here, I'll tell him you said hello. All right, Dead End Kid, take care. 4040's in the clear.
Well, that means you got conditions in a store if you're talking to Kid. And Watermelon Dude had to run to town. They got their kids coming up here this weekend. He had to run to town and get a few things, so he's away from the radio. But you tell old Dead End Kid I'm waving right back. 4040, I'm back quiet.
All right. Hey, Dead End Kid. Hey, Dead End Kid, old Snake Doctor is waving right back to you, my man. He's waving right back to you. All right, Dead End Kid. Yeah, I got you in here about 10 S units. That Snake Doctor, he's coming in at, look at, he's waiting. He coming in here about 40 dBs, man. He coming in here about 40 dBs. I got this preamp on this thing, but I got him a good solid 40 dB. He's a bad, bad man.
4040, this old mobile, I've got you about 12, 15, something like that on mobile. So that's 20 bucks are doing you a good job down here in Texas. Mr. 4040, appreciate you coming back. Till we get you.
All right, Dead End Kid. Yeah, I'm hopefully this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this weekend. I think I might be going somewhere this weekend, but I got to get this radio turned down where I can run an amplifier. Because every time I try to go into the amp, it just overdrives. You can't hear what the hell I'm saying. So forget about it. So I got to get it turned down. I'm only doing 20 watts. This radio can run at 20 watts, and the audio's not so bad. So I just run this thing barefoot every now and then. If you hear me, you hear me. If you don't, you don't. But you say I'm 15 dBs, that's good enough for me there, Roger.
Don't forget to tell Kid that you're tired of hearing me put down that raggedy yazoo.
Well, we can, I'm clear.
Yeah, plus I was getting tired of hearing Snake Doctor. Oh, that thing sounds like hell. That thing sounds like hell. That thing sounds like hell. So I just figure I'd run barefoot, man. Because if I get in the pump, then it sounds like hell. But I have a big hammer. But 20 watts is, that's Snake Doctor, man. Watch that Snake Doctor, man. Watch that cam bigger. He's giving me a John Deere hat. So you'll see me at Manchester. If you go to Manchester, just look for the guy with the John Deere hat on. That'll be me.
Hey, Triple Lizard's looking for you. Yeah, old tractor man. Hello.
All right, man. I don't want to tie the channel up, man. Me and these 20 bird watts, man. I want to tie the channel up, man. Y'all take care around here on 915. Your homeboy way out west of the Great Shakey's walking on through.
Hey, 4040, Triple Lizard's looking for you down on 28.
Cripple Lizard's looking for me? I'll smack that lizard. See, that's what happens. See, he's been keen on me with 20 watts.